Yeah, it was my first time casting in a little bit. You know, I also got my break when the seasons kind of all came to a close. So we're back with Rocket League. This is the upper bracket round 2. Of course, we have Guild Academy and Gen.G. Mobil1 are reigning champions in women's carball. So excited to see how they will do today, as well as the rest of the team.
Yeah, but now it's April with it. She's off of the wall here, looking to get it past Kate. Gets it past Kate. Can't get it past Courtney, though. Courtney is just there, ready on a save opportunity. Flower, though. Flower, that's a new one. Flower is their sub. I guess we have somebody sitting out. It's Joda, who's not playing right now. Wonder what happened there. But see, we do know that Flower is very solid. I've seen Flower played Snow Day with her. Played vanilla with her, as I like to call regular Rocket League. And this is a GC3 player, very solid. So not anything to take away. Almost the same for same swap, but Courtney gonna get it past the whole of Guild right now. What a shot.
Fortunately, double commit here for Sniper and Flower. Sniper needs to stay back in her goal territory, you know, defend that shot instead of coming up a little bit too far. Miscommunication there on the pitch, and Courtney takes full advantage. If I would have bet on who would score first in this series, it would have been Courtney.
Yeah, I would have guessed that as well, and you know, there it is. It just happens, right? As she rocks her SSL tournament title winner tag in pink. Pink lets you know that's a real SSL right there. But we see April coming off the wall. Bella gets the challenge. It goes center. Flower goes up for it. Kate really fast with it now, but everybody coming together on Guild, trying to get it past Gen.G, trying to apply some pressure because the pressure just keeps coming back onto their side, and it can be very difficult. So I think they need to start going for boost steals and start going for demos, go for bumps. Physicality is always my answer to these situations.
I wouldn't say it's a fix-all, but it certainly helps discombobulate the other end of the field, especially one that is playing with a sub. Kate doing her best to move on forward with Gen.G, but April finds space, gets the flip reset here, can't utilize it, maybe didn't actually get that flip, and Courtney beat out quick. That's exactly what you need to do against Courtney. Quick contest. Don't let her have space or time or boost on that ball, because Courtney knows exactly how to use it. She'll be right there again and putting on more pressure, but Guild, you know what, they're handling it well. It may be a 1-goal lead for Gen.G right now, but I wouldn't want more than that as a gap on the field.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want more than that, but they're continuing to do a great job though of keeping things kind of even. No, but the net is open. As I say that, Kate puts another on target. That's now 2 for Gen.G. Unanswered. Guild has to find a way to keep somebody back. I mean, at least in the vicinity of that danger zone, that triangle in front of the net where ball can come from either direction, and somebody needs to be prepped for that. Gen.G just continues to have too many open net opportunities.
It's just a quick transition, and one that Guild was not ready for. They were very much in the opposing side of the field, trying to pressure Gen.G, but they run out of boost on the front of the pitch and then can't rotate back quick enough once Gen.G gets that clear. They manage that pressure very well, and because of it, know how to find a nice shot. Here's another one from Bella. It is off the mark. Courtney down to Bella, don't find the connection. Courtney again pressuring more, tries to find the second touch, but Flower and the rest of Guild hold on. But for how long can they hold on against this Gen.G offense?
Right, as that ball was kind of dangerous, though. This should be a shot opportunity. April gets the perfect touch there. What a setup. We have Flower, looks to get the recovery there, but instead it's Sniper getting the clear. April getting that nice touch with their side of her car, and wow, things are now interesting in this game.
I would have said they were interesting from the start. I think Guild is playing phenomenally well against the likes of Gen.G. They just need to keep on putting more pressure, giving more opportunities. April, unfortunately, can't get in, and that's just a nasty angle from Courtney.
Courtney saw the opportunity, goes for the double, and it goes center. Everyone is thinking this is just going to be a center. Instead, it actually ends up being a goal due to how it bounced when it went towards the inside of the goalpost. And, you know, the goalpost is always that great third, fourth man for you. A combination of the back wall and that crossbar can save you or make or break you.
Absolutely. Bella, patience. Courtney, the bump flower, still finding the save and is able to hold on for the likes of Guild. There's a pass to April, but unfortunately doesn't have the shot quick enough. Bella, the contest sniper, keeping it up, but Courtney places it down. Great save, but Guild, you could tell the frustrations there. They're throwing their car at this ball and they can't get there quick enough. Gen.G find their fourth and they are just rolling.
They are rolling, but if we look back to how that play unfolded, April had quite a bit of space. She looked like she was just going to pop it fast and follow, but I think she tried to mind game Bella a little bit too much, got caught up in the sauce of trying to fake her, and instead it ended up giving the ball right to Gen.G, and of course we ended up seeing another goal happen from it. So now there's a 3-goal differential here in game 1 in this upper bracket semifinal, as Courtney, though, gonna get this ball center. Actually, looks like she back passed on purpose almost.
You know what? Mistakes happen. That one, I think, just running out of boost in that situation. But, you know, what happens, happens. I'm sure they're laughing about it in comms. They're not worried about it with the lead that they've given themselves. And that's kind of the attitude you're going to have for the rest of this one. Look, they almost get it back right off kickoff. They're in the offensive zone. They're burning the time. They still have that 2-goal lead. Nothing really matters right now for Gen.G. They just need to burn the rest of time, and they take game 1, I think, pretty handily.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to burn this clock down. And once they burn this clock down, then, I mean, then that's it. And as we see that, Kate looks to put another in the coffin, but no, it's April who says, no, you are not going to have that shot opportunity. I'm going to clear this away, at least keep some sort of dignity space there, because only having a 2-goal differential in your first game is actually not a bad showing against going against the #1 team considerably in all of women's scarball.
Yeah, I mean, look at the shot count for Gen.G in particular. That's 15 shots in game #1. And I think Guild did admirably very well for how many shots they had upon them. I mean, they were able to save it 8 of those 15 times. Of course, 4 went in. That means 3 were off target. But at the end of the day, the pressure coming from Gen.G was just too much. Guild needs to learn how to not give them as many opportunities. You need to contest better at the source, not allow them to be at field. And of course, you can't give away those quick transitions. If you are looking to score up field, you cannot allow that ball to go back into your end when you're out of boost.
That's a great point. Gen.G had 15 shots, only 4 converted, where Guild had 6, only 2 converted. So really, I mean, Guild could have had maybe another 3 shots, and that could have been like a whole nother situation. Their accuracy seems to be a little bit better. So when they do complete the like actual goal, it seems to go in compared to Gen.G, who's just really good about applying lots and lots of pressure and trying to catch the defense off guard and then following up from that. So I'm curious to see how this game 2 goes.
I as well. Dare we get a second sweep on broadcast? I think a lot of people maybe would say yes, but you just never know. Flower in the way here. Sniper taking control. Can't get much of a flick past Bella. April fortunately losing control of her car, and now they'll have to defend against the likes of Courtney, who will go high, passes it across, but nobody's there to follow it up. It's 30 seconds already gone, 0-0 scoreline, and both teams seem to be feeling out more than they did in game #1.
Yeah, feeling each other out is, you know, game 1, you know, we always say that game 1 is when they feel each other out, but it's actually constantly something they do the whole of the series. Sometimes you're having to figure out, okay, hey, in that game we lost, and now we're having to find a way to get around some of the things that they're doing on the pitch. Sometimes it just takes a bit more time to figure it out, and it looks like, though, after that first game, Guild has found a way. But as I say that, another sketchy opportunity where the net is wide open, but thankfully April able to recover in time to get that save.
Bella trying to fit in the double tap, but look how Flower ends up rotating her car perfectly inside of net to keep that shot from going out. Deadly opportunities for Gen.G early on, but they can't convert the last goal. Man, Guild holding on so well defensively. I was going to compliment Courtney for how well she can stay on that ball, how it seems like she's always on it, whether it's defensively or offensively. But I mean, huge shout outs to Guild all around. They have been managing to save this ball, save those opportunities. 3 for Flower to start off in our first 2 minutes, and that's the only way that Guild is somehow still in this one.
Yeah, Kate goes up for it though, drops down. Sniper in the corner. It's gonna be cleared away. Courtney throws it towards the net. April. Oh my god, gets dunked! No way that is what just happened!
My goodness. Oh, I told you, Courtney is just constantly on that ball. How she finds the 50 angle on that, I will never know. But Courtney, I mean, just built different. Incredible, incredible play. Persistence at its finest.
Oh my lord. I mean, forget a 3v3 team. I mean, just Courtney alone is so scary. I mean, all these angles that she keeps getting, I mean, where is her protractor? I swear, it's like every time we see her going for a goal, the angle she's getting is like some unfathomable, like, 26-degree shot, or 130-degree shot. Just something crazy that most players would never, ever land.
She has certainly spent much time in this game, and it's why she is as renowned as she is in the women's community. But you know what? There's still a lot of game number 2, and only a 1-goal lead for Gen.G. They have maybe dominating the field. They're kind of showing their presence. They're almost always there on the ball, but they still need to find more ways to convert, give themselves more of a lead, because that backfield's open. Sniper trying to find a way in. The demo will help onto Kate, and there's the equalizer for Guild.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kate is really incredible at saves, so I expected that to be a save, but that demo made it impossible for her to save it. Sniper and her team just really came together collaboratively to make sure that one happened. And that's what they need. They need more of that if they're going to come back in this series. I say that, but it's just like, again, this is the #1 seed, and they have beat pretty much every team over and over every time people go against them. Bella looking to get the redirect. She was so close. Courtney finishes the play, though. It's a pass-to-pass team play.
Really good work by Bella and Courtney to just find a way to finish that play off. It's hard to read for April in that 2-on-1 situation. What can you do in your last back? Do you read the shot that originally comes through or the pass? And Gen.G finds a way to bounce right back in quick fashion in 2 goals. Courtney with her 3rd here in this one finds an angle right off kickoff.
April, I mean, I understand why she went for that demo. You get the demo on Kate, maybe you think, okay, now I'll take control of the ball and push it. But Courtney was so fast to that, saw what was happening, and just said, I'm just going to put another one on target.
I mean, why not add another one? A 4th goal for Gen.G. Another right off kickoff. Look at that pinch by Kate. And then the beautiful shot by Bella goes through 2 defenders of Guild. You can't get any better than that. Gen.G, they seem to start slow in these games, but then they pick up the pace, and they're just way too fast to beat.
They are. I mean, we talk a lot about Courtney in this series, but we have to remember, Courtney's supported there by 2 other SSLs. We have Kate, who was formerly a part of Kansas City Pioneers that won WCBC in season 4. Maybe that was season 3. They had Queen Bee back then, and it was Courtney along with Kate. And so to continue to see like her come back, been pretty cool. It's almost as if she never stopped playing Rocket League, never stopped being SSL. at the game. And she also, of course, has Bella. Bella has an open net opportunity. April's bump was everything to make sure that goal didn't go in.
Wow. Yeah. But this game game 2's over with. Just like that. It's done. They can't even get the consolation goal there. Courtney will stop them in their tracks. April just doing her best to run this ball out, but Gen.G, another dominant victory. I mean, what else can you say? Like, phenomenal game by Gen.G. Courtney, I mean, monster numbers. 3 goals through the 4 of them, 7 of the 12 shots. Bella, the other 5. I mean, they just play so aggressively. It's incredible to watch.
Yeah, it does seem to be like if you look at how things fall on the pitch, it does seem to be Courtney and Bella do a lot more of the aggression. Kate seems to be back, and of course, if Kate needs to score a goal, she knows how to. But it just seems to be what naturally happens on that team, and it works incredibly well. Kate doesn't need to have numbers to be an amazing contribution to that team, but you can see the cohesion is there, the comms are there, and they don't. I don't even know if we've seen them double commit this whole series where we've seen some of that from Guild. But Guild, again, is not playing with their traditional third. Usually it is Joda, and now we see Flower here subbing in. So it's kind of hard to be getting used to a new player compared to your normal third on the fly.
I'd like to say, though, I think Flower is doing well for subbing into this position. She doesn't seem like she's out of place. I mean, there's been a couple of double commits and a couple of miscued plays, but they're up against a really, really difficult opponent. And I wouldn't say they're playing bad. I mean, when it comes down to it, Gen.G right now is considered number 1. So if you're managing to at least keep close with them for a majority of a game, it's hard to play those full 5 minutes against the likes of Gen.G. But if you have the bits and pieces in this off season to find ways to figure out different types of successes on the field, then you're not looking out too bad. But it's a misplay here, unfortunately, by April, who can't seem to get the ball across the goal line.
Yeah, what a fast one coming from Bella. 6 seconds in, already a goal for Gen.G. And this is a best of 5. All of our upper brackets up into the grand finals are going to be best of 5. Courtney, though, and April get a 50. April gets a whiff. Sniper maybe looking to drop it low. She brings it up, drops it down. It just won't go in the crossbar. Gonna help there. Make sure it doesn't go in.
Bella taking her time, picking this one up. A nice flick past one, and Flower can only hit it towards the corner. Does Bella get the angle? No, I wanted it so badly. That would have been a phenomenal team play, but even the threat of it there is certainly a lot to think about from the likes of Guild. This one upfield, Bella, a small touch. Courtney stealing that boost, trying to find a demo. This one crossed in front of net, and Kate there to finish. She may be third, but she has her moments to score upfield.
Wow, Bella lines that up, gets the demo. Kate just sees it and is there. I mean, again, I go back to what I said. It's not just synergy, but there's comms. And these players are all near the same ranks. With an edge going in favor of Courtney. But, again, 3 incredible players. Their playing styles just really seem to mesh well here on the pitch.
Wow. I'm just overall impressed. Now, I'm enjoying the moment. As much as we're here to talk about the game, I'm also enjoying the moment of watching everybody playing again. It's nice to see the changes. It's nice to see the consistency out of teams like Gen.G. Kate here off the backboard doesn't find the double tap read. Flower and April, unfortunately, both double committing there, and good thing Sniper is able to send one at least upfield out of harm's way. It gives them a little bit of breathing room, but for how long will Guild have that breathing room? Not very long, because you know who has the ball? It's Courtney. And you know who's looking to put on a shot? It's Courtney.
She was a little bit wide there. It was cut off, but, it did look like it was definitely going to be a goal if there was space given as usual, but as we see this ball continue to be pushed, maybe Bella gonna throw it underneath, but it's April. Again, April has been doing all of the save work for Guild, and it's just incredible. She also seems to like physicality. She seems to play the way I like to play, which is demos, bumps, and very defensive. So kudos to her for keeping things away from their net, because it is not easy with the pressure coming from Gen.G. It's really a test and a testament to the things that Guild has in their back pocket.
Courtney takes this one across the field. See if she can get something set up. Fortunately not, and Kate will be first to this one on her way back. Finds the 50. Guild still searching for a way to score in this one. Again, a close game early on. Let's see if they can finally manage to get an edge. Another contest. Flower up early, but Bella will beat her to that one. Sniper last back, does not win that 50. April just flies, tries to get in the way. Shot here blocked away, and now April can't again get it upfilled. Every time we think there might be an opening for the likes of Guild, it's cut off in midfield by the likes of Gen.G.
Yeah, I mean, as we continue to see this one unfold, Courtney puts another one on target. 3 goals for Gen.G, unanswered by Guild. They have been doing an amazing job. April, though, that was just a rough one. She tried very hard to be patient to see how fast or slow that ball was coming. She pre-jumped it just a little bit. Fortunately, just didn't get the read. Courtney, though, was also right there to dunk it.
Kate doing her best again to stay in this one with the rest of Gen.G. Oh, I thought that one was in. Not gonna lie, that one is indeed out by April, but saves won't help Guild at this point of the series. They need to go upfield, and unfortunately the only one upfield is Gen.G.
Yeah, it's just another one on target. So now we have Gen.G 4 unanswered. This is, again, a best of 5. So if Gen.G takes this, they will be moving on to the next part of the upper bracket. It's just an incredible thing to watch this team just really sink onto this pitch. And Guild has done an incredible job at trying to shut them down, trying to keep them away from their net. But it's just extremely difficult.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think, like we've mentioned a couple times this series, Guild isn't playing bad. I see a lot of positives in the gameplay. I see a lot of really successes on the field at moments. They find a way to sneak this shot in from the pass from Flower. Look, Flower beats out 1 and 2. Courtney can't find the read. So they have those moments of success. And it's nice to see that, you know what, at the end of the day, they did well. They still have the lower bracket that they can run to, but I think it's learning. It's always going to be a learning step against the likes of Gen.G.
Right, and an update kind of on the lower bracket. Oh, as I say that, we have another goal on target. Kate throws it high, goes into the corner, pops center. It looked like April was going to get the touch. Lots of fakes happening there. Sniper, too, not able to get the read. And I mean, at least, you know, they got their dignity goal, is like what I like to say. A dignity goal is just when you put one on target and just leave it where it's not 0 for your team. So again, Endpoint's not giving this up. I like that they're fighting every second of this of the series.
Absolutely. Overall, a good series. Guild will go down to the lower bracket, but I think, again, not something to be too worried about. Gen.G will be moving on forward, and we'll see which of the EU teams that they will be facing in our upper bracket finals.
Yes, and that was an incredible series. Guild put up an amazing fight, but again, they did go against the #1 team in all of women's carball, arguably. So it was the, you know, expected win. But they put up an incredible fight. And let's not forget, there was a series that was a little bit closer when they 4-2'd. Or 2-4'd, sorry.